Hi, Mackenzie. This is page 9 in your packet. It's the commutative and associative properties. So you'll see that a lot of the stuff that's done here is just extra. So we are going to skip exercise 1. I talked to Mr. Blader. I'm not sure which exercises he's skipping, but I know he's skipping that one. Or I know he's skipping some. So look at exercise 2. These are all properties. Properties are the same thing as rules. So we're just going to work through these. So the first one is the commutative property. And sorry, it's a little messy. I'm writing with my finger. So the commutative property is where you can actually move your numbers. And you get the same answer. Okay, move your numbers. So it says 8 plus 4 gives the same sum as 4 plus 8. Doesn't matter what order you add your numbers, and both sums equal 12. So that works for adding for part A, or for part B, it works for multiplying. So they say 6 times 3 gives the same product as 3 times 6, and both products equal 18. Okay, so that's the commutative property. Kind of like when you commute to work or something, you're moving from one place to another. Now, the associative property right here is like what numbers are associating with each one. So here it says the sum 3 plus 5 in parentheses plus 9 gives you the same result as, hold on, let's see, 3 all by itself plus 5 plus 9. Okay, doesn't matter which numbers you're adding first, you still get the same answer. So let's see, both of those give you a result of 17. Same thing for multiply. So we have 2 times 5 and then times 7. You could do 2 and then multiply 5 times 7 first. Either way, your answer is 70. Now for this section up top, it's explaining how the commutative and the associative property only work for adding and multiplying. It doesn't work for subtraction and division. So exercise 3 says, give an example that shows subtraction is not commutative. So if I did 7 minus 6, I get 1. If I flipped that and did 6 minus 7, I get negative 1. They're not the same answer. Same thing with division. You can't flip-flop what you're dividing. We're going to skip number 4 and move right down to number 5. So it says, please recall the following quickly, not slowly. So 5x plus 2x, when you have that, you get 7x. You just add or subtract your coefficients. Those are the numbers in front of the variables. Now here, 7x plus negative 3x. First of all, I hate when there's two signs next to each other. If you have plus and negative, it is the same thing as just minus. 7x minus 3x. And 7x minus 3x is 4x. Okay? So like I said, two signs next to each other, you can take out the plus sign. So for part C, we have negative 8x plus negative 2x, same thing as 8x minus 2x. When you're combining these terms, negative 8x and a minus 2x, if the signs match, keep the negative and just add them up. So you get negative 10x. And if that's confusing, tomorrow, hopefully, we can use one of the school computers and I can show you how you type that in on a graphing calculator. So now down here, oopsie. Mouse. So that's going to bother me. There we go. So for exercise number 6, we have to say what the properties are. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. Hopefully zoom in, but without losing my pens. Okay. Come on. Okay. So we have this. The quantity 3x plus 7 plus the quantity 2x plus 8 equals this part over here. So first you look the order of the numbers, the terms haven't changed. 3x plus 7 plus 2x plus 8. What's changed is it was grouped by parentheses and now it's not grouped. So that's the associative property. And properties mean just rules that always work. I gotta zoom out. So colors. Next one. 3x plus 7 plus 2x plus 8. And then over here, 3x plus 2x plus 7 plus 8. They switched the order. So that is the commutative. And then the last one, 3x plus 2x plus 7 plus 8. And then on this side, 3x plus 2x plus 7 plus 8. The numbers and letters didn't switch order, but what happened is parentheses appeared again. They were grouped. So that is the associative. And I'm just going to abbreviate that. And then this last one, come on, mouse. Okay, it says combine the expression below. Replace the subtraction by addition of opposites if needed, which we are not going to do. I'm going to try to, I really want to zoom in, but then I lose my pen. Okay, so 7a, 4x plus 6, I'm getting rid of that plus, minus 2x minus 9. So normally we would just combine like terms, 4x minus 2x. But since we're working on properties, I'm going to rewrite this using the commutative property. 4x minus 2x plus 6 minus 9. So what I did was I put all my like terms next to each other. Now I can use the associative property and group my like terms. 4x minus 2x and then the 6 minus 9. So 4x minus 2x is 2x. And negative 6 minus 9 is a negative 3. So you could write plus negative 3, or I'm going to say the better way is to just write minus 3. I'm not sure how he wants you to do these, so I'll rewrite B using the commutative property, and then I'm just going to combine them. So I have negative 6x plus 10x. Those are like terms. And then the 9 and the 3 plus 9 plus 3. So negative, oops, I missed the x. Negative 6x plus 10. So negative 6 plus 10 is 4x. And then 9 plus 3 is 12. Oops. Lots of oopses going on. And now the last one. Put your like terms next to each other. Use that commutative property, 4y minus 7y, and then negative 10 minus 3. So when I combine these, I get negative 3y. And then a negative 10 and a negative 3 is negative 13. Kind of like you owe me $10 and you owe me $3, so you owe me $13 altogether. Now your homework is pages 11 and 12. These problems are a little bit bigger. I don't know for number 1 if he wants you to rewrite it or if he just wants you to combine like terms. 13x and then 3 and 11 is 14. I'd say whichever works for you is okay. That's a plus sign. Down here, for number 2, it says use the associative property to rewrite the following. You do not need to simplify them. So like for 2a, over here, I would write 2 plus 3 in parentheses, plus 4. So I would just move the parentheses. It says you don't have to simplify. And again, for number 3, use the commutative property to rewrite. You do not need to simplify. So I would say, so they have 6 plus 8 plus 7. I'll just rearrange it. 7 plus 6 plus 8. Okay. On the next side, Okay, word problem. Give number 5 a try. It's saying which properties are being used, associative or commutative. This one, it looks tricky, but really you're combining these two. Read through them, and then if you're stuck, we can go through them tomorrow together. If you can, if you do get a chance to do these, or when you get a chance to do them, you can take a picture of your work. And if you want to email it to me, I can take a look at it and make sure that you're on the right track. I don't want you to have to wait a week and a half just to find out that you made a mistake. So I hope you get this. I hope you get the paper. I turned this into a PDF, so I'll email this to you. And then if you want, you can try to print it. Otherwise, hopefully we can touch base tomorrow at 3 and actually get through some stuff. Talk to you soon. Bye.